So, welcome to another episode of the Cracked Open Podcast. I am your host, Goddess Telly. It is January the 13th, 2025. At the tone, the time will be 12:43. I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 within that. That's what we call a box, right, guys? Son? Like we boxing it.
That's correct.
All right.
That's a box.
That's a box. Hey, that's a vibe. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Y'all know me. I am Goddess Telly. This is the Cracked Open Podcast. We are live right now on Bigo. Bigo ID is Goddess Telly _. You got it?
Yeah. So welcome to another episode. Born on a Monday. Goddess Telly, God's son. She got the purr. I got the perspective. We're just trying to bring a little perspective for the collective. It is a Wolf Moon 1/13/2025. Just remember, this is the first and last day that you will ever experience 1/13/2025. So make it make sense for you. Do something spectacular. Make sure that you take advantage of everything that this day has to offer for you. Go out there and howl. Howl with us. Let's go.
Ow! Raised by the wolves, you understand? What is this? 113, 3, 4, 5. You know, 5 is speedy. Is that fast motion? So
Vroom. You know, Monday it's the second day of the week. You know, which happens to be officially connected to the moon. So to have a full moon on a Monday, amplified energy. Very amplified energy. Tap into it. Experience what it feels like to have this full moon on a Monday. On a Monday, which is symbolized by the moon. It is one of the celestial bodies that symbolizes reflection, intuition, emotional balance, making it the perfect day. The perfect day to reset and realign. It mirrors the moon phases. When you deal with the full moon, one of the things you want to start worrying about is the intentions that you set. Having intentional energy going towards what you want to accomplish for the remaining portion of this month.
So I'm curious to know, and feel free, y'all don't have to come off mute, but go ahead and put it in the chat. I talked to a lot of y'all yesterday. Did anybody set their intentions, put their water outside, or put their crystals outside at all?
I did.
You did? I did. I even put my whiskey outside today. Oh, yesterday, last night. I spoke over my black castor, my Jamaican black castor oil water that I put in my hair, and I also set that outside. Keith said that he slept outside. You did?
Okay then.
I vowed to go ahead and take a walk later on under the full moon. Oh, he didn't. Yeah. But I wish.
He got jokes. Yeah, so the full moon should be mostly reflective at 5:27 Eastern Standard Time, which will be 4:27 CST. What is that? 2:27 PST. What is that? 3:27 Mountain Standard Time. I could be wrong on the Mountain Standard Time, but definitely 5:27 EST. CST is an hour behind, so that will be 4:27. PST will be 3 hours behind, which would be 2:27.
Okay then.
So go for a walk. Take a moment to reflect. You know, sit down and reflect during that portion of the day, even for a short little 2-minute reflection. Just sit there and be still and see what resonates with you in your stillness. I think was years ago. This was when Mickey Mouse. Let me make sure I say the right thing. I want to say it was when Walt Disney first created Mickey Mouse on January the 13th. I don't remember the year. It was just an interesting fact that I had pulled up a while ago.
Well, I don't see that here.
The Mickey Mouse comic strip was first published. was January 13th, 1930, and it was on a Monday.
Ooh. Shut up.
Yes.
And that was, well, that had to be black and white. I'm pretty goddamn sure.
Most definitely. Yeah, most definitely.
I think that was before color even existed. So how many phases of the moon there is? There's 8 phases of the moon. And right now we are in
the full moon phase, which is about culmination and illumination. It's all about energy. Just the energy is going to be speaking very loud today. So just be mindful of that.
And the moon phase.
Different phases. You got the new moon.
Wait, because I wanted to say, like, there's different signs of the moon. So we got, is it in Cancer or is it in Gemini? Because I also heard somebody mention Leo. When I was in Ava's live, she mentioned with the moon being in Leo, and I was like, I thought it was in Cancer or Gemini.
So for me, I started looking into 3 different zodiacal charts, right? So tropical astrology, sidereal astrology, and astronomical astrology. And from tropical astrology, the moon is currently in Cancer. From sidereal astrology and astronomical astrology, it's in Gemini. But before the end of this evening, the moon will be in Cancer in all 3 zodiacal charts. That'll be around 7:51 Eastern Standard Time when it'll be in all 3. But as of now, it's in Cancer and tropical astrology only.
So Cancer is emotional, nurturing, and intuitive. So,
which is ruled by the moon. Yes.
Which is ruled by the moon. We have some affirmations that I want to share. Where are the affirmations? And feel free to take me, you know what Ava say, put them in your pocket. The affirmations that we have, these are the morning or midday affirmations. Embrace the opportunity this new week brings with confidence and joy. I like to say it 3 times. I embrace the opportunity this new week brings with confidence and joy. I embrace the opportunity this new week brings with confidence and joy. And the second affirmation is, I release the past and step into the week with a fresh perspective and an open heart. I release the past and step into the week with a fresh perspective and an open heart. One more time. I release the past and step into the week with a fresh perspective and an open heart. Do you? Ashe. I'll ring the bell for that one. Hold on.
Ding. So, do you know the significance behind the wolf moon?
A little bit. I did an episode on a wolf moon last year, and I want to say last year the wolf moon was in Leo. So I think I did do a little bit of research, and I did an episode of the wolf moon come last year. Tell me what you got, and then I'll go ahead and share what I have about the significance of the wolf moon.
So it's all, from my understanding, it's the first full moon is gonna be the wolf moon regardless. That's tradition. It's supposed to be the January full moon is traditionally called the wolf moon, but it comes from Native American and early colonial traditions, and it's the time of the year when the wolves, they're heard the most outside howling to the in the villages. So, and then it signifies introspection, resilience, and the connection to nature. So it's a perfect way to start off the year. Truly getting connected to nature and allowing yourself to set that tone for the rest of your year. Reconnect with your primal instincts. Tap into your inner power and strengthen the bonds with your community and nature. Reflect, Let go of what does not serve you. If it does not serve you, release it. You cannot continue to hold on to things that do not serve you. It's like drop the bags off. Get rid of the bags. Get rid of your baggage. Be as debt-free as possible. Release all of the debts that you accumulate over your days. As you go into each individual day, release those debts. Emotional, mental, physical, spiritual, sexual, even financial. Once you start releasing those debts, you'll start to see how your life turns on its axis into a more positive force.
Yeah. Do you
should?
So, being as though it is a wolf moon, you also got that lone. People have that lone wolf mentality. Do you feel like that's recommended? Do you? I feel like it's a time not to go off astray and be on your own, but to actually be in the pack. And it's a matter of where do you fit in the pack, if that makes any sense. Because people think just because you're in the back of the pack, you're less than.
No, it's time. This is the time where you need to find your pack. And that's one of the things that's symbolic of when the wolves are howling. They're either howling after like an unalived moment, or to signal the rest of the pack, so everybody can get back together. So This is the time you need to find your pack. Even for myself, I was in a hermit stage, really like a recluse, just off to myself, not really paying attention to a lot of the stuff that was going on. But I'm slowly but surely pulling myself back out and going to tap in with my pack and stuff like that. One of the first tattoos I ever got was a wolf howling at the moon with blood dripping from his mouth.
Oh wow!
So yeah, I resonate with the wolf. I definitely resonate with the wolf. I'm not trying to be a lone wolf. But I can go off and be by myself and handle things accordingly if I need to.
Mm-hmm.
But it's definitely important to tap in with your pack and realign yourself with your pack so that you guys we're stronger together. We are collectively. We are stronger collectively.
And it's not that I'm going to do a tarot pull, and I'm going to do, cause we also tie in the chakras, right? And Monday represents the sacral chakra. You mentioned it all. I'm going to just do orange. I'm just going to do the sacral chakra, but you also, mentioned, what was that?
No, I got you. I said, I'm hearing you. Like, yeah, you got the sacral chakra, which is all about creativity. You have the third eye chakra, which is about intuition. And I always look at because it's ruled by Cancer, and Cancer is tapped in with the moon, I always look at it and say the heart chakra, just because that's a balance. And if you look at a chakra wheel, technically, the sacral chakra and the third eye chakra are like opposites of each other, and the heart chakra is always in the middle. So it's kind of like a balancing act to me when you actually look at it.
Okay. So
but yeah, you got creativity, intuition, and pure heart.
So
those are three main things, and those are the three. So you have three feminine chakras and you have three masculine chakras, and then you have one chakra that's kind of like it doesn't have a gender attached to it. So your three feminine chakras are all of the chakras that are attached to Monday.
And I got them right. I want to say it, because I struggle with this, but I've been learning, right? So the three feminine chakras are, correct me if I'm right, sacral. The sacral chakra, the heart, and the third eye. That is the feminine chakras. And then the male chakras are the root, the solar plexus, and the throat. And the unisex chakra is the crown chakra.
Which, ironically, the full moon is kind of the full moon itself as a phase, as one of the phases of the moons, is represented by the crown chakra. So you have heightened emotions and clarity, both positive and challenging. So you have to have that duality. You're gonna have positive things and you're gonna have challenging things. You just have to learn how to balance them. For as far as productivity is concerned, it's peak energy for completing tasks and celebrating achievements. So complete a task and celebrate it. Celebrate yourself completing the task that you put forth. Hey, us getting on here, going live, we're completing this task, and we'll have a celebration about the achievement of completing this task later on. And spiritual practices, you got rituals for release, manifestation, and celebration. Go ahead and do what you need to do so that you can release things that don't serve you, manifest things that do, and then celebrate the fact that you were able to be what you needed to be in this moment. All right? So crown chakra is all about spiritual alignment and connection to the universe. Go ahead and get connected. Get connected.
Mm-hmm.
Connect, gang. Connect, gang.
Connect, gang. Connect, gang. All right, now I can't contain myself, so I'm pulling. Y'all know I'm a reader. Now we're going to do a goddess card of the day. And it represents today. This is creativity, since we are focused on the sacral chakra. If y'all want, y'all can put on some orange. You know, today we're rocking orange. I think God's son has on blue. But I'm rocking orange for the sacral chakra, and the sacral chakra is all about sex and creativity. So the goddess of the day is the Seven Sisters, right? She represents, or they represent, creativity, right? So her guidance to you is to create. Those are the threes again. And the number 3 is also creativity. So wait till I get to the tarot card of the day. Like, you can't make this up. Now, I took this out of the deck for the sacral chakra, but in regards to the tarot card, the card picks itself, okay? So this card here is create. You come from conjurers and creators. Your blood remembers. Use your gifts to multiply your magic. You are a cosmic creator and a creative force. Now, the embodiment of this card is you are a divine nation within one person. It's a whole lot of y'all up in one, okay? Louder for the people in the back, Telly. You are a divine nation. We got to play Neo. Add that to the playlist. I'm a movement by myself, but we are a force when we're together, okay? You are a divine creation within one person. How creative do you allow yourself to be? Question. Pick it up. Break out of your comfort zone into your creative fertility, okay? You have the power that creates planets. So yes, you are creative. No one else's opinions matter here, okay? So let your inner child play to awaken your creativity. And I'm going to be heavy on Inner Child Tuesday. So yeah. Let your inner child play to awaken your creativity. Creating is birthing and manifesting. So this goddess declaration is, I am a creative visionary. One more time. I am a creative visionary. I am a creative visionary. Now, the tarot card of the day is the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups represents creativity. 1 + 1 is 3. You understand? So the advice for right now, the advice for today, we're here for a good time, not a long time. Life is a journey to be experienced fully, enjoyed wholly, and lived as largely and as well as possible. Make the most of everything available to you today and savor all the potential for joy, connection, and growth that you encounter. You are wealthy in time. You are wealthy in energy. You are wealthy in possibility. Don't waste any of it. Live your precious life to the fullest. The affirmation for this card is, I light up the room. I light up the room. I light up the room. When I hear that, I think of Pop Smoke. And I think he got a song like Shake Up the Room or something like that. But I light up the room. Now, the reassurance for this card is you are absolutely entitled to and permitted to have fun, live well, and enjoy your life. We're only here once, so make the most of it, okay? The life lesson is life is infinitely better lived with the attitude of everything's going to be all right. We gonna be all right. Okay, that's because most of the time it is. And when it isn't, well, you can focus on handling the hardships as they come. Don't waste your day living in dread or fear of what might never happen. You know, we like to say what's the best that can happen, okay? The challenge is be a bearer of joy today. See yourself as the person who lights up the room, who brightens the mood, who lifts others up, and who creates magic and positivity where there is dullness or fear. Fake it till you make it. Today is going to be special, all right? Do this. Make sure you socialize today. Even if socializing is, make sure you socialize today, okay? Be kind to someone in need. Deliberately plan and do something to make someone else's day special. Be grateful for all of your gifts. See the good in life. Do not do this. Do not focus on the negative. Do not overthink the worst possible outcomes. Do not dwell in regret. This does affect the water signs, the Pisces, the Scorpios, and the Cancers. This also affects people who are a good time and bring you much laughter and happiness. This does affect them too. When does this happen? Up to a 3-day time span, normally in the summer, possibly March, July, or November. Is this a yes or a no card? This is a yes. It will be fun, okay? This is the 3 of Cups. Take what you need, leave what you don't. And then the last piece is the Spiritual as Fuck card. Right on time. Manifest the fuck out of your dreams, okay? Manifest the fuck out of your dreams. The most vulnerable thing to admit to is not your deepest wound. It's what you really, truly want. We're talking your biggest, craziest dreams and desires. Today is the time to be vulnerable, at least with yourself, okay? Write that shit down, make a to-do list, and maybe even tell someone. I dare you to tell someone. Make it happen. You can do this, okay? So that is the word on the curb. Again, take what you need, leave what you don't. Questions, comments, concerns, feel free. The platform is open. Godson, is there anything else you wanted to add? Mention, Key, I'm taking you off mute.
The only thing I want to say is just a couple things that we should pay attention to based on the different aspects, the different astrological aspects. With it being a moon in Cancer, you want to focus, like you said, finding your pack. You want a deep reflection on home, family, and self-care. Deep reflection. Tap in with people, even if they get on your nerves and stuff like that. Reach out to somebody. Extend that olive branch. Take the time to extend the olive branch. Be the change you want to see. I know we say that all the time, but be the change you want to see. Sometimes other people are going to be too stubborn to reach out. You use this as an opportunity for yourself to be the one that reaches out. You be the reacher, okay? You be the reacher and watch how it reach back to you. Watch the universe reach back to you what you reach out to others and do, all right? With it going in Gemini, now, I know Mr. Fun was talking about how he was born on a Wednesday, and Wednesday is mostly about communication. Wednesday and communication is it's all by Mercury, and I think Mercury is ruled by Virgo and Gemini. So this could be beneficial. You know, it brings curiosity, adaptability, and a need for communication. Encourages seeking clarity and thoughts and fostering meaningful dialogue. Even for myself, I know I don't do a lot of small talk. I'm not a big fan of small talk. I like to talk about stuff that's edifying, things that can build us as a group, as a collective, as a community, things that are going to resonate and allow us to grow, planting seeds. And that's for sidereal. And sidereal and astronomical kind of are in alignment with each other. Tropical just goes off of it's the blueprint that was put out there. But the other ones are more so about the alignments in the sky at the moment. So astronomical and sidereal are more in alignment with the sky's movement, with how everything is moving in the sky. And it just mirrors it, like, so astronomical mirrors the sidereal influence, and it just makes you think about your logical mind. That's what Mercury does, Gemini does. They're very logical and methodical in how they do things. And just having the emotional resonance of the full moon. So just take the time, go within, take a moment to go within, harness the energy of the full moon, reach out to people that you need to connect with. Don't give up too much of your energy, but give just enough. Allow yourself to be cracked open enough to give some of your energy out so that you can harness everything that has to do with this full moon energy.
Per 111 on the clock.
Heal them old wounds, man. Debt free. Heal your old wounds. You don't need to carry it no more.
Let's see if you can catch 1212, Key.
He finna catch it.
Let's see.
I seen that 1211. That's what it reminded me of, like taking a step back and observing. Because a lot of times we need to take that step back and that reset. Just reset for a second. Like, okay, let's take one step back to take 3 steps forward. You know.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact. Huge fact. Man, you got to go within so you can win. It's imperative. Mm-hmm. It's a very important thing to do. Going within is very important.
Right.
You just can't stay there. Can't stay there, but you need to go there sometimes. Go within. You know what I'm saying? You go without by going within, and then you start receiving things, and you like, oh, I needed that time. Mm-hmm. Charging your battery.
Aquarius. As Aquarius, I struggle with that. Too damn airy.
Got you. But hey, recognizing it is, you know what I'm saying? That's a key. That's an important factor. You know, being able to recognize it, and then you know what you need to do. So it's like taking the steps towards that as you keep going.
1213. 1213 on 113. There's 113 here. 113 on 113. Ooh. Hey, you can't make this up. Like literally the energy tagline for the family is go in order to get out. Get quiet to get clear. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Before we wrap up this episode, is there anything else anybody want to say? Get off their chest, howl at the moon, talk to the moon, because the moon do talk back. Talks back.
She does.
She really does. No?
It's a full moon. Take the wolves off. I've been a dog.